We view risk very differently than most people. In fact, we think that investments don't have risk at all. Investments have risk only in terms of the investor's goals. As an example, let's say there's a hobo who lives under a bridge and his goal is to have $1 million at the end of the year. And every week he has $2 left over that he can invest. Now he can go to a savings account or he can go to a credit union and put the money in a savings account. And at the end of the year, he's going to have $104 and a little bit of change. Or he can go out and he can buy 52 lottery tickets over the year. Now, which of those two is the safer investment? And it seems kind of crazy, but in terms of his goals, in terms of his goal of having $1 million by the end of the year, the lottery ticket is the safest investment. And it's not a safe investment in terms of will he have his money at the end of the year, but it is in terms of his goals of having $1 million or more, that's the safest investment. So in our view, people have multiple goals. At the very bottom of their goals, the critical needs, they may need to pay property taxes, they may need to have food on the table and their utilities paid. And if there's a shortfall in those goals, then it's going to have dire consequences, and they may lose their house or their utilities may be turned off. And so we want a very low probability of falling short on those goals. Similarly, though, if they want to travel and they want to eat out, well, those goals, they can tolerate a shortfall and they can adjust their spending if they need to. And so if there's a market correction or there's problems in the market, instead of going to Paris, France, maybe they would go to Paris, Texas and visit there. So on those, we can be more aggressive and we can hope for higher returns on those types of investments. And then finally, there's the venture goal. And if you have wild aspirations, well, maybe if you have a few dollars left over after all the other goals are achieved, you can go buy lottery tickets or go spend some time in Las Vegas. Or that type of investment is what we call venture investing. If you really want to be serious about investing that money, then you might be looking at investing in startups or some seed funding. But those are the way we stratify goals and understand what our clients' needs are.